Have you ever wondered how the K-pop music industry affects like the regular music industry and like how it's grown over the years? Well, today I'm going to be doing my speech on K-pop and how it has affected the music industry and how it affects people's everyday lives. I'm going to be talking about this by explaining how K-pop has affected the music industry, how it impacts people's everyday lives, and how K-pop has grown over the years. um, I'm going to start by talking about how the music industry ties in to K-pop. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Blackpink being the first K-pop group to headline Coachella. So Coachella is like the biggest music event in America. I think it's like a 3-day event, and people camp out there days ahead. It's really expensive. Like, it's a whole big thing, and it's very important. It's like a big event for people, and a lot of people like this event and stuff. And Blackpink performed at Coachella a couple years ago, and that was a big impact for K-pop because they were the first like K-pop group to perform at Coachella, and they had like the most watched views with over 250,000 people, and that kind of like set the stone for like K-pop and like Coachella. And now there's been several other groups that have headlined Coachella, like ATEEZ and ENHYPEN, and ENHYPEN actually had a higher viewing than Blackpink, but Blackpink did it first, so they set the record for everything. Another thing that impacts the music industry in K-pop is how BTS has been nominated for several Grammys, and they have been charting the Billboard music charts for several years. BTS has been nominated for several Grammys. They've been nominated for album, music video, group, like several awards. They haven't won one, but they've been nominated for several, and they've performed at the Grammys, and they've won other awards at other music shows, and also performed at other like popular music shows. An example of them performing at the Grammys was Lil Nas X. They came out with Lil Nas X and performed on stage with them, and that performance got lots of views. And yeah, BTS has been charting like the Billboard charts forever. Even when they had to do their mandatory military service, they're still like on the Billboard, and they have like some of the most top streamed songs of like all time. Next, I'm going to be talking about how K-pop affects everyday life. K-pop it can affect people in like many ways. Like, some people will like fly across the country to go see their favorite group in concert, or they'll spend like a lot of money to like meet your favorite person or something like that. And another example of it affecting everyday's life is how BTS charts the charts, and how they're just like constantly on the charts, and just like how many streams they have in total. Like, it's very like impactful, and they're there. And a lot of some stuff that happens with K-pop is people buy their albums and stuff, and their albums have like a lot of inclusion. I have an example. This is a Stray Kids album, and it's people collect these, and this impacts your life because it's a photo book of like people. Like, it's just like a giant photo book, it's CD and stuff, and it has a lot of stuff inside of here, and people collect that. And yeah, that's like a big thing of how it could like affect your life, and like how it can like go, like how, yeah, you know what I mean. And people also collect photo cards. They're little pieces of paper that have like the guys' faces on them, and you can sell them, and they're like worth a lot of money. And that's also another example of how it like affects everyday life. So to conclude my speech, you can see how K-pop is very popular and how it has clearly affected the music industry over the years, and it continues to grow today, and like people like it still listening to it. It's like still a really big thing, and as it grows, more music festivals continue to invite more groups to their festivals. Like, for example, Lollapalooza, like Twice just headlined Lollapalooza. It's also another big thing. Stray Kids headlined Lollapalooza a couple years ago, and yeah, that's my speech on how K-pop has affected the music industry.